Hello, kindergartners, and welcome back to our fifth and final day of our Ed Family word books. Wow, this week went by so quickly. Okay, you know what that means. We need to get out our Ed Family word books, right? And then kindergarten red. What comes next? First grade orange. Let's do another vote. Do you think thumbs up, we're going to have another second grade word? Or thumbs down, we're not going to have a second grade word today? You decide. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Another second grade word? Not another second grade word. Ooh, it looks tied. There's a lot of thumbs ups and a lot of thumbs downs. There's not going to be. It's only first and kindergarten words today. I know. I tricked you. We've done so many second grade words this week. Okay. Got our kindergarten. Got our orange. Purple punctuation or purple math symbol. Starting to see more of that. Space bar, of course. Pencil. I'm going to use my gray marker. Have all my supplies ready to go? Put a check in here if you have all your supplies ready to go. Awesome. And if you don't, that's okay. Pause the video and take a second. Gather up your supplies and we'll see you back here. Okay. We're ready to go. Let's read our word family together one more time. Ed, right. Turning. Oh, before we turn, did you add any more Ed family words to your cover? Right, we had so many. We're thinking about rhyming words. We had red. Oh, we had bed first. Bed, red, lead. And then yesterday was fed. You think of any other ones? Ooh, I didn't think about that one. Yeah, there's a couple more. Right. We have one more today, and there's more. I can think of one more just off the top of my head that I'm not going to have on there that we could put on the top on the cover. I'll tell you after we're done. Okay. Turning to the first page, thinking all the way back to Monday. Our word was the word bed. Right. I have to make my bed. It is time for school. Right. You drew the details in your picture, making sure, before we move on, reading these 2 times through so you get practice with those the silent E words, and this word, not the number 4, this 4. Turning to our next page. Our word is the word red. Oh wait, sentence first. The apples look very red. Can we have some? Oh, this page always just makes me want to eat an apple. Okay, so then you drew an apple, a red apple, and you decided how many, the setting where your picture is taking place, where your apples, your red apples are, and then making sure to read through these 2 sentences twice so that you have some good practice with those new words. And our Wednesday word was the word led. Right. He led the way back. Back family word. I was lost. You drew a picture of somebody leading somebody. You decided who the characters were in your picture. And then you decided the setting where the person was leading the other person to or where they were at. You decided, making sure, read through our sentences 2 times, pausing if you need to. And our word yesterday, our word was fed. Remember, thinking about led and fed were words that happened in the past, both action words. Leading somebody is an action and feeding somebody or something is an action. But these happened before, fed and led. She fed the dog? Will you feed the cat? There we see that, fed and feed. Okay, we drew a picture of a dog and a cat. You decided how much food was in their bowls. You decided the setting, if they were inside or outside. You added that detail. Reading through twice, practicing those words. We are ready for our final Ed family word. We worked so hard on this book. Nice work, everyone. You know the drill. Ed at the top. And a line across the middle. Put a check in the air when your book looks like mine. Right? Lots of checks. Always remember, pause if you need a little extra time. No problem. Okay, picking a color. I have not done yellow yet. I'm going to choose yellow for my 2 letters. If you remember back yesterday, I gave you a hint. Today wasn't going to be a 3-letter word. It was going to be a 4-letter word. 4-letter word. You ready for this? Okay, show me your marker or crayon so I know you're ready. Ooh, I'm liking the color choices today. Okay, here we go. This thing, it's a thing, it kind of looks sometimes, not all the time, it can look like a very small house. Very small house. What is Miss Sorensen talking about? A very small house that people sometimes store things in, like food. Sometimes they put canned food in there, or tools, like gardening tools. You might find a rake in there and a hose or a shovel. These are, this thing is often used for storage, storing things in. Ed family word. It could be a smaller house looking thing. You wouldn't live in it. It'd be too tiny. Or maybe you'd live in it, but you wouldn't be able to have very many people in there too. It would just be you in there very tight. Okay. The 2 letters that we're putting before Ed make the sh sound. What 2 letters make the sh sound? Tell me, what 2 letters? This letter. Let me do it again. This letter. What letter is that? S and H. Right. S and H. Sh. Ed. What word is that? Sh. Ed. Shed. And you might not, raise your hand if you've heard of a shed before. Right, and raise your hand maybe if you haven't heard of a shed before. That's okay. Like I was saying, a shed is something that you might find outside of somebody's home, maybe in their backyard. And it's it usually is shaped like a very small house. So it has a roof on it, and there's a door that you can open and walk inside. And I know at my home, the shed that we have at our house has a lot of gardening tools in it because my mom loves to garden. And so she has shovels and she has a wheelbarrow in there and she has rakes, lots of things to help her garden. So it's usually used for storage. I know we also have some canned food in there for just to have some extra food if ever needed. And yeah, so storage, shed, S-H. Will you please write, ooh, my light is going dark. There we go. It's coming back. Would you please write an S and an H for shed? Shed. Did you say that word with me? Shed. Okay. We are ready for our first word in the sentence. The last 4 days, our first word has been a kindergarten word. Let's do another vote. Thumbs up if you think it's going to be a kindergarten word to start this week or this today. Thumbs down if you don't think it's going to be a kindergarten word. Thumbs up? Yeah. Thumbs down? No. Miss Sorensen's going to switch it up. Miss Sorensen's going to keep it the same. You decide. Oh, I'm seeing, again, it's kind of like split down the middle. It seems like there's half the people look like they think, yes, it's going to be a kindergarten word to start. And half the people think, no, Miss Sorensen's going to switch it up on us. I'm going to switch it up. It's a first grade word to start the sentence. I knew we were ready for a little bit of a challenge. Our first word is a first grade word. Ooh, first word, first grade word. So, pencils ready. I have my marker. The word is R. Not the letter R, the word R. Pretty sure, thinking back, not back, it's my ACK family word, back to our ACK family words. Pretty sure we used this word a couple of times. R, A, right? And of course that has to be capital. A, we need to have that R in there somewhere. R. And then there's that E at the end. R is a 3-letter word with the E at the end. A-R-E, first grade word. Now we have our kindergarten word. It's the word the. R, the, and of course we're using our space bar, right? We know that. The next word, I think I can fit it on here. It's the word tools. Tools. What letter we need to start? Tools. T, right. And it's not the word tool. It's not one tool. It's multiple tools. What 2 letters make the ooh sound? Like look, ooh, look. To, yeah, O, 2 vowels. To, ol, L, right, L. Oh, I'm just gonna barely fit that next letter on to make it a plural word. We need the letter S. S, you got it. Are the tools. Next 2 words are kindergarten words. In and the. Are the tools in the. So writing in, kindergarten word, space, the. Are the tools in the. What word do you think is going to come next? Did you guess shed? Right. Are the tools in the shed? We need a purple punctuation. What could that purple punctuation be? Right. Are the tools in the shed? That's a question, so we need a question mark. Purple punctuation. Backwards C, straight line down, purple period. Need to make up a question mark song. How to draw the question mark. Backwards C, straight line down, purple period at the end. I need to work on that. Not quite ready yet. You have all been the first to hear Miss Sorensen's first ideas for the question mark drawing song. Okay, on to our next sentence. The next words, all of the next words in this sentence, we're going to be underlining. The first 2 are kindergarten words. I and can. Writing the word I. Of course, I is always capitalized, but it's also the first letter or the first word in our sentence. I, spacebar, can. I space bar can. The next word is a first grade word. It's the word knot. Not like the knot that you tie. It's the word not, like shaking our head. Not that one. Nuh-uh, not. I can not. N-A-O-T. N-O-T. I can not. Next word is also a first grade word. Find. F, of course, after our space bar. Right, I, it's the long vowel sound. We hear the I saying its name. N, I, N, N, D, find, D, find, and then our last word in the sentence is also a first grade word. It's a TH word. What sound does the TH make? The word is them. We know the first two letters are T, H, them, TH, yeah, TH, I heard it, E, and our last letter, M. Nice. That was a first grade word, and we need to end with a purple period. We got it. Okay, once you finish with that, underlining your kindergarten words. Underlining, underlining, underlining. Ooh. This has the same amount of kindergarten words as our first page, I believe. Yes. Would you show me with your hands how many, or with your fingers, how many kindergarten words that you just found? Show me with your fingers. Did you also find this many? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yesterday we had 4. Today we have 5. So thinking, what's the difference of yesterday's 5 and today's 4? What's the difference? Sometimes I like to do it like this, where I lay my fingers over the top of each other. So I see, there's my 4. They disappear behind my 5. What finger doesn't have a pair to it? Right, 1. Or we could think 5 minus 4. We go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many's left? 1. Right, there's only a difference of 1 kindergarten word between yesterday and today. Okay, first grade word. We know the very first word, not the letter. The word is R, first grade. And then we know the last 3 words are also first grade words. The first word is not tying a knot. That's not. We're not talking about that knot. Not talking about that knot. We're talking about the knot like N-O-T, knot. Next word was a first grade word. We spelled this out. We sound spelled this. Find. Find, right. And we heard that long vowel I sound in the find. Last one had the th sound at the beginning. Them. Great. We did it. Let's read through this one more time. are the tools in the shed? I cannot find them. I wonder where they're at. Okay, let's draw a shed. If you haven't seen a shed before, go ahead and follow along with me. But like I said, a shed is just a very small house. So if you want to draw a house and then maybe make, like, I'll show you. But I'm thinking the easiest way to draw a shed is to draw the outside of a house and then make a really big door. That kind of helps you see the house shape, but still know that it's a small house. It's not a normal one. Okay, I'll draw, and if you want to follow along, go for it. I'm going to first draw a square. I'm going to draw like a medium-sized square in the middle of my page, but kind of on the bottom here so that, or maybe I'll make the bottom the ground. We're going to say that's the ground. So I'm going to make a medium-sized square coming out of the middle line that we drew earlier. Here's my medium-sized square, because we know, well, if we pretended like these lines weren't there, how many sides does a square have? Right, 4 sides. We see those 4 sides, drew the square, and then we're gonna attach a triangle at the top, just like a roof that we would on a normal house. A triangle at the top. We know how many sides does a triangle have? 3, right. So there's the outline of my shed. And then I'm gonna draw a really big door right here. I'm gonna draw a really big rectangle. Because if I was drawing a normal size house, I would draw like a little tiny door here and maybe some windows. So there's my door, and then I need a doorknob. I need to be able to get into my shed. So there's my shed. You can decide, maybe you have some tools laying out on the outside of your shed, maybe a wheelbarrow, maybe some garden happening in the background. Remember to add some trees or some sort of setting for your pictures. Okay, everyone, that was our last Ed family word. I was going to tell you the one word that I was thinking about making a sentence for, but I just didn't have, we only have 5 days. The word that I would have written on the front, I'll write it in purple so you can see it, is this word for an Ed family word. Make sure it's long enough. This is the word that I would have written on the cover. Does anybody know what that word is? Nah, I heard it. Let's spell or sound spell it together. Sound it out together. S-L-E-D. Sled. Sled. Right. That was the other Ed family word that I was thinking about, is the word sled. I wish I had enough pages. I would have done another sentence or two with the word sled. But we have it on the cover, so we know. And maybe you have a couple more Ed family words that you can think of. Add them to the cover. And keep practicing those Ed family words, everyone. I'll see you next week for our new word family. Bye, everyone.